This is the plaintiff, Irving Martinez. He says he was driving in his 2011 Honda CR-V, stopped at a red light, and was rear-ended by the defendant. The force of all the crash pushed him into the car in front of him, so his car was damaged in front as well as rear. When the cops came, the defendant lied, saying he was also hit from the rear, and that's why he smashed into him. Likely story, lady. He's suing for $533.50, the cost of a rental car for 27 days while his car was being repaired. This is the defendant, Ruth Thomas. She says there were a total of 4 cars involved in the crash, and yes, she was definitely hit from behind by someone else. The plaintiff dealt directly with her insurance company. He made a deal with them about a car rental, so if they didn't pay, he should go after them because she's out of it. She's accused of going Boppity-Gang.
All parties, please raise your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff says the defendant rear-ended him so hard that his car got pushed into the car in front of him, and when the cops came, the defendant lied. But the defendant says she was also a victim. It started when she was hit from behind. It's the case of nice rear.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Irving Martinez, you are suing Ruth Thomas for $533.50 in rental car fees because, according to you, she rear-ended you. Tell me what happened.
What happened on August 9th, I was in the Bronx traveling with my youngest daughter. I was on White Plains Road, westbound, when all of a sudden I heard a streak.
How fast were you traveling?
Well, I was at the light.
So you were stopped?
Yeah, I wasn't traveling, just waiting on the light.
Okay.
And all of a sudden I heard a streaking sound. And,
screeching?
Yes,
like brakes hitting? Okay.
And then 2 seconds later, bang, I was the one that got banged. There was a vehicle in front of me, also waiting on the light. How
about a vehicle in front of that? Or no, you were the second?
Yes, I would be considered vehicle number 2. The vehicle that rear-ended me,
which is her car.
Yes, would be vehicle number 3.
Right.
And there's a question mark on vehicle number 4.
Meaning?
Meaning there was a vehicle number 4, and then there wasn't because it's not on the police report.
You mean who it is not on the police report?
So on and.
Okay. Now, when you get hit, I presume you're not expecting to get hit, right? Or do you look up in your rear view and see it coming?
Well, I heard streaking. So once I looked at the rear view just to even look around, see what's happening.
It's already done.
It's already done, and I got the bang.
Okay. So everybody's okay?
Yeah, thankfully, everyone is fine. No airbags got to deploy.
No airbags got deployed, so it was kind of low speed.
I do have pictures here, which...
Okay, that's a street. Picture of a street, thank you. But what I want to know is, did you get out of your car?
Well, just with the whole impact and the whole whiplash going on, I stayed in the car and just I was amazed. And I had a lady come up to me, which was
that was you?
Mrs. Ruth.
Okay.
She asked me if I was okay, if I was fine. I said yes. And after that, I decided... Did she say
anything else?
Just asking if I was basically, how was I doing? Okay. So after that, I called the police just to report the whole accident.
Right.
And
did she go to the first car?
Not really aware of, but she did get to check on everyone.
Did you see whether there was a car behind her?
I definitely didn't see no one behind her.
Is that because you looked and didn't see, or you weren't looking because you weren't even getting out of the car?
Yeah, I had stayed on in the car.
All right, what happened?
He said the right thing, but it was another car hit me. It is in the report.
I saw the police report. It does say that. It says, it says whatever you told the police. So you were certainly saying that from the beginning. Do you have a picture of any according to you, there's no damage to the back of her car?
Yes, if you want to look at my photos here.
No, your photos don't show, unless your photos are of the back of her car.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah. Definitely want to look at your photos. Are you kidding me?
So it was.
You just keep showing me a photo with a stripe on the street.
It should start with the streak, and then they'll go as follow. Where streak.
The skid marks.
Yes.
What kind of car do you drive?
A CR-V, and well, that would be her car.
This is her car.
Yes.
Black Impala is my car.
That's
Black
the car
Impala
that's
is her
showing
car.
the streaks that belong to the car.
The skid marks.
Yes, that's. And I believe that other picture would be a picture of Mrs. Ruth there.
Whose car is this?
That would be the back of my car underneath at the bottom. The impact was so hard that it bent the bottom.
Is this the front of her car?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Where's the back of her car?
That would be vehicle number 1.
Okay, where's the back of her car? Do you have pictures of the back of her car? Other than this one. Do you have one up closer?
It should.
Actually, you have two of these here.
Yes.
Do you have pictures of the back of your car?
No, I have pictures, but not the back of my car.
Well, that's what I want to see, because the whole issue is, are you making up that you got hit and you're the one who lost control of the vehicle and caused this whole thing?
So she doesn't come to court with any pictures. She's saying some phantom person hit her that caused the chain collision, but she has nothing to support it. Does she lose?
She absolutely loses. There's no evidence. If there's no witness to back her up, no, there's no case. So she's wrong.
And no, are pictures critical in a car accident case?
Absolutely. You need pictures. You need some kind of backup.
Can you win a car accident case if you're trying to get money or trying to avoid paying money without pictures? Go with you cannot win.
You cannot win.
That was really smart. That's a good answer. There you go. Going inside the courtroom.
If you get hit by somebody who's a hit and run, then you got hit and it's not your fault and you don't have to pay anything. Okay, but if you did not get hit and you're making up that another car hit you too, then you have a problem. Now, I'm looking at the back of your car from his pictures, and the back of your car does not appear to have any significant damage. It would cause you to propel into 2 other cars.
You cannot really see it, but it's
well,
like
no, I can see it. I'm looking at the skid marks of whatever car did that, and it is either your car that did those skid marks or a car did those skid marks. Your car's like a foot from the skid marks, but okay, I'm with you. Another car did the skid marks, hit you, which means you should be farther off from the skid marks, hit you, and there should be some significant damage to the back of your car, which you should be showing me a picture of right now. How do you not have pictures of the back of your car and damage to the back of your car? And that's the whole case. The only conceivable answer to that is because there is no damage to the back of your car.
They make copy. I'm missing one picture here. I bring 5 pictures.
Oh, so we lost your picture.
Well,
okay, well then we're going to find your picture. No. That's not how life works. We're going to get to the bottom of it. Because the first thing that should be out of your mouth is, here, look at the pictures of the damage to the back of my car, Judge. And that's it. The case is over after that. I don't really care that her insurance company paid fully for your repair. You know, her insurance company apparently made a decision after investigating this that there was something a little fishy, and they went ahead and paid your entire repair. Yes. The only thing they didn't pay is your rental. They offered to pay you $100. Your rental was $530. So apparently they can rent a car for 27 days. You were out of commission?
Yes.
Right? Okay. Yes. So you were renting a car for $19 a day.
Yes, basically.
And what did the insurance company tell you? That they thought it should only take 5 days to repair your car?
Yeah, the whole house.
Well, the accident happened August what?
August 10th.
And they didn't pay you pay the shop for the repair of the car till when?
Until September 13th.
Exactly. So that's ridiculous. Okay. But we're still back to the one last issue. So I find the amount to be perfectly reasonable for your rental car. The amount they tried to give you was silly. But the last thing we have to determine is, are you lying about that other car or aren't you? According to you, you brought pictures and my staff lost them.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you found what you were missing. That's okay.
Yeah,
you found what you're missing. So is that a picture of the damage to the back of your car?
No, that's the picture.
Ma'am, listen to my question. I have a very simple question. Do you have a picture of damage to the back of your car?
No, I don't.
Okay. How are you going to prove to me a phantom car caused this and not you? When I am looking... You know that picture I kept saying, why you keep showing me that? Very nice. You're showing me a picture of a street. I didn't know what I was talking about. You're showing me a picture of the street, of the skid marks, okay? Because that picture is fabulous evidence, okay? How are you going to prove to me there was a phantom car when the skid marks end 3 feet from your car? I don't know if there's a phantom car that is 3 feet long, but I doubt it.
The person that hit me was a male. He get out from his car. He came to me to check if I was okay. I get out and I went to see if he with his
and then he peels off.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Did you hear anything like that?
No, I just heard that.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, Miss Thomas. I'm not buying it.
Everybody was witness over there.
Do you have any witnesses to a fourth car other than you? Because I looked at the police report. It's very simple. If somebody hit you with that kind of force to make those skid marks, I would see damage to your car, and it would be the first thing you brought me. How would you not bring me that? If there's damage to your car, prove it.
I cannot prove it.
I forgive you not getting a license plate. I forgive you not being to describe a car to the police. I forgive all that. But the one thing I can't forgive is damage to the back of your car. I'd like to see it.
I was so nervous that I really forgot to take...
That damage didn't evaporate after 2 minutes. That damage was there when you weren't nervous. After you had a good night's sleep, the damage was there still. Please. $533.50. Verdict for the plaintiff.
So the defendant comes out on the losing end of this case. Why? Because you didn't have the evidence to support your claim, your defense.
Yeah, I don't think it's right because we didn't came from this. It's just my insurance didn't pay for the car renter. I didn't make the deal with him. My insurance paid the whole thing. I don't know what happened.
Why didn't you take a picture of the damage to the back of your car at the scene?
I cannot answer that question.
You were too nervous, or you just didn't think of it? That's always the best idea, is to take pictures.
I know. Now I know.
Okay. All right. Head right down this way. All right. So come on in here and you collect on your claim. How's your...
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
Happy is all over with. Justice has been served.
She did have a picture that showed those skid marks almost to the back of her car, but not quite hitting her car. You didn't hear her car screech to a halt?
No, she started everything, and she was the cause of everything, and I really believe justice was served.
Okay.
And I'm happy. Thank you.
Harvey?
You know what? I got in a car accident not too long ago, and I can tell you my car got totaled, and I was really rattled when somebody T-boned me, but I gotta say that as rattled as you may be, it is so important that you collect yourself and you take pictures before those cars get moved. It is critical because accident reconstruction is the way to tell who wins a lawsuit, who loses a lawsuit. You have to take pictures and get it done before anybody touches the car.